Welcome to the online Pursue Your Spark podcast, where you ignite the spark to live a bold life each and every day. And now your host, Heike Yates. Hi there, Heike Yates here with the Pursue Your Spark podcast. And today's episode 006 is about how to steal back your energy by looking amazing. Many times in my podcast, I talk about food and exercise and how they relate to energy. But looking and feeling spunky and sexy is equally important. When you look at yourself and you think, girl, you're just looking awesome, that gives me a lot of energy. So today I want to share with you my 5 Kickstarter tips to feel amazing and gain back energy by looking amazing. Let me explain where this started. I have been a studio owner and working in the fitness industry for a long time, close to 30 years by now. And when you picture us as personal trainers or fitness entrepreneurs or in a studio, you see us walking around in those super comfortable, stretchy yoga clothes, and then maybe a t-shirt over it and a super comfortable jacket, and working in a Pilates studio, for instance, or yoga. You walk around barefoot, and I've started loving walking barefoot when I personally work with clients. But as you go outside to go grocery shopping or even think about grabbing a quick bite to eat at lunch, you always look like a fitness person that's on a fitness adventure. Nothing wrong with that, because these stretchy clothes have become now streetwear. You see it everywhere, and many companies are selling these clothes to be worn, particularly going from a fitness studio like a yoga Pilates studio and do your errands. Look super cute, but you know what? After 30 years in living in those clothes, as comfortable as they are, don't get me wrong, I wanted to change. I wanted to mix it up. Because I talk to my clients and my friends, and they all look so super cute in their outfits and dresses that they go to work in. Although, on the other hand, they're rolling their eyes when I say, I want to wear a cute little dress or maybe a cute little blouse. And they go, wow, I just want to be the opposite of you. But I wanted to do something different. And you know, my nest is empty, as I talked about my last podcast about the empty nest. And there's a little bit of extra money that I want to spend on me. And only something that I want to change. And to me, it was the way I look. I have let my hair go gray. However, I still use some color and get it cut regularly so I look cute with my gray hair or partially gray hair. And I'm comfortable with that. So it doesn't look like this old, outdated gray look. So it looks cute and sexy. So I got that part covered. Now, on to the clothes. There are a couple of problems with this. I don't shop well. What does that mean? I hate to go to the mall and go shopping. Number 1. Number 2, I really hate trying on clothes. This whole business of putting on and off clothes and then do the next round and then you sweat and then things don't fit and you find nobody to help you with finding the right clothes or maybe even a different size. I just hate it. The second thing is, I don't like to spend a lot of money. I have to admit, for years, I've shopped at Target. Now, there's nothing wrong with Target if you get socks, t-shirts, and things like that. But my summer dresses from the last 2, maybe 3 years are not so qualitative good. Or they're pretty, but they're kind of cheap looking. Then the third problem I have, I'm not sure what type of clothing looks good at me. I look back over the years when I raised my kids. At some point, I dressed like my daughter, and I looked way too young for me, or too old and dowdy. And that's problem number 4, is there's a lot of clothing out there that's just not fitting my style. I'm at 56. I feel young. I feel spunky. I exercise. I love my body. But, I'm sort of going always for the same kind of striped shirt as I learned from my daughter. And you may have seen me on Facebook, some of my posts. I wear my favorite striped shirts. So their bottom is white, and they have these blue or black stripes, small stripes across. And my daughter made a comment. She says, "Mom, you need to buy different shirts." And of course I was, what? I love my striped shirts, and they're so comfortable. And that's another important part for me. I need comfort. I don't need something that ties me in the waist where I can't breathe or I can't lift my arms. So these are my problems, and you may be able to relate to all of them or some of them as you're looking into your wardrobe. So here are my 5 Kickstarter tips to feel amazing and gain energy because you feel that way. Number 1, that's a big one. Clean out or declutter your closet. When you look at your closet, you may have everything nicely organized and hung by dresses and shirts or shoved it all in. I don't know. Everybody's different. So I want you to look in your closet and pull out the first stack and look for the clothing that is worn out, like the ends are frayed or it's just not looking good anymore. Take those out first, and that includes purses and shoes, scuffed shoes, purses that have partially ripped handles. I just had to throw out one of my purses, my only one that I had. You're not going to believe me, right? I only had one big purse, like a big purse that I used for every day, 7 days a week, morning to night. But it was so shabby that it just had to go. So look at this. I'm not saying take everything and throw it away, but really look at your clothes. Look at the ones that have stains. I had one favorite shirt that I just couldn't get rid of, and when I really looked at it, it had this big ugly stain in the center of the shirt. And of course, nobody tells you that there's a big stain on your shirt, or the shirt is ripped, or the pants are scuffed. So take those pieces and trash them. But don't have to be all at once. I know sometimes we get a little bit anxiety when we have to get rid of things. Now, step 2, look at pieces that you have not worn, that you think are still in good condition. You can either take the good pieces to a consignment store and see if they can sell them, or take them to an alteration place that if you look at a dress that you absolutely love, it is in perfect condition, but it's just not the current style anymore. See if you can take the dress and have it altered and see how much the alteration would cost based on what the dress actually costs and how much it is worth to you to be altered, or simply donate it. But have it in good condition with no stains, no frayed edges, and so forth. Remember, I just looked through my closet and my wedding dress is in there. And you wear your wedding dress once and then never again. But I came across an idea that you can take the wedding dress and shorten it in the front and leave it a little bit longer in the back and wear it for an anniversary. Or so I just saw recently a picture on Pinterest, which is my next point, where somebody wore their altered wedding dress for a Halloween party. Number 3, a great source of inspiration to me was a Pinterest board. If you don't know what Pinterest is, it's a picture board where you can say, like mine say, one of my boards says, women over 50s, pursue your spark. And in this board, I save all the pictures that I come across on the Instagram channel that I think look cute, that I think I would wear potentially. And I put them all on my Pinterest board, and then I'll sort through the Pinterest board as I go shopping and focus on what it is that I want to purchase, like a cute little jacket. And I go through the jackets and I bring my phone with me so I can actually look at it or compare it when I online shop. That brings me to the next point. Online shopping is been a saving grace to me. I don't have to go to the store. I go and just say, hey, I want to look great. Pick something for me. I've used a service that can, once a month, can send you a box with different clothing of your choosing. What I mean by that, I got my last box that I had somebody design for me. So how does it work? Nordstrom's has a service, and you go in, you say, hey, I want to dress for spring. I need to change my wardrobe. And a consultant, not a fitness consultant, but a clothing consultant will come and talk to you online and find out what your style is, what colors you like. And they put a little board together for you that you can then either say, oh, I love those shoes. Please send me those. Or no, I don't. And then your fashion consultant will replace it. So I got in my little box, in my little trunk, I got 15 pieces, anything from a pullover to a jeans to boots for my fall changeover of clothes. Some of the things were just really not my style, but I kept 3 pieces that I absolutely loved, which is a pullover and a shirt and a pair of boots. So I had somebody help me pick out things, and that can take some trial and error, but is one way to go shopping. And it has started me off in the right direction to actually look at things that I would never buy because I'm thinking, whoa, too edgy, too different. But I want to try something different. My number 5 Kickstarter tip is go shopping with a friend. Shop with a friend whose style you like and that is very similar to yours. And that's a friend who knows you and doesn't style you as her. So that will be a fabulous solution to have a girls' afternoon and go shopping, or even if you do it online together, so your friend can give you ideas. Like in my case, I checked out different services to find the right fit online and try to figure out which service provides me with the best clothes online so I don't have to go to the mall. And I'm okay with that. So I bought a few pieces. I also started cleaning up my closet with the recommendations I made today. And I feel really great. It's when I look in the mirror, I look the way I feel. I feel spunky. I feel sexy. I have been now branching out on my own without a consultant and looking at the sales. So I just go and order online on the sales, and I'm thinking, ooh, this is cute. This is my size. Send it. Because you know what? You can always send it back, and I can try it on under the watchful eye of my husband, or my daughter, and I sent her a picture saying, hey, what do you think of this? And that's how I started putting my wardrobe together. So saving money is through the sales once you get started. So here you have them, my 5 Kickstarter tips on how to steal back your energy, and hope that you found some inspiration in my Kickstarter tips, and don't shy away to try something new. So until next time, I hope you're enjoying your day. Your energy is up because of how you changed the way you look. And next time, I want to talk to you about how to survive the holiday frenzy without going bonkers. Until then, I'll see you next time. Ciao. And it seemed to work well with me and help me, again, get kick-started. And now I shop online and look for sales. Huge sales out there, ladies. Or go shopping with a friend, or have your friend over for coffee and tea and shop together online, which is wonderful.